this match. I'm pretty sure I said Beast won. Beast was versus, who was it again? Who was it again? Who Beast? Oh yeah, it was the Mushroom Girl. I never went over that, but Beast would have won. Or Agility versus Scythe. Yeah, he beat Scythe. I forgot. So he did beat Scythe. Or, no, Scythe won. So the matchup is Scythe versus... Who was... I was going to put Beast again. I was going to put him against Kirishima. But I remember Kirishima lost. I was going to put him against Ida. And since Ida won, it would be Scythe versus Ida. This quirk that I gave Scythe in this one, which is not main canon, was just a blade quirk with energy on it. So yeah. With this, Ida would be at a disadvantage since he doesn't have a weapon, but Ida would talk to May, which would be hero support, and he would register his new gauntlets, I'll call them, and leg things. So he would run in, and Scythe would shoot his attacks with Ida clicking forward his hand, lowering his thumb, creating a shield, and he would rush forward, blocking it, and May would be on the mic, and she would be like, "This is my new baby. This was made to help hunters. I call it the re-equipped items. Depending on what items you want, you can put into it. Every finger on your hands will activate a different one. As you can see, the thumb showing with the clip of it on the screen activates a shield, which is highly durable and doesn't have one layer but multiple layers, which Momo would get a treat, wonder if she can get the item and all this. Now after this you would see what the pinky can do. Ida putting out both hands, saying that this one requires both of them, sting them forward, and these two spikes would come out pretty much, which Scythe would block away, and she would say it could be used as a melee weapon, but the first design of it was supposed to be made as a grappling hook, as you can see, with Ida jumping in the air, pulling herself forward. And now this is another part of my baby. It's more like a hide and retreat, but he hasn't used it yet, so we'll go to this part. This is the blades. Ida clicking the finger with his middle finger, pulling out a blade on both hands, and he would fight with him, but using his enhanced or his better speed to get more strength behind his hits. This, after doing this, and now this is a sort of tactic saying if you clap your hands together, there's a third ability or a sixth ability that isn't part of your fingers, pulling out a sunglasses or glasses in general, and she would put this on, and he would click his ring finger, or your pointer finger, I mean, and what would happen is smoke screen come out saying the glasses are used to go see through it and all that. And this is my last baby. What you do, you click a button and you put your wrist together, saying it's called my Ultra Mega Cannon, Ida would demonstrate it. But whenever he pulls it, the gauntlets would blow up in his face, with Ida getting blown back, with Scythe stopping the attack, with she's saying that it was still a prototype, so it does have some minor bugs, but I can fix that, guys. And all the other stuff works except the cannon. So yeah. And she would be freaking out in the background saying that was my only payer. And now what I could do. She says, oh yeah, the boots. Saying that I adjusted the boots on the mic to fit his quirk. And the boots give him the ability of enhanced speed automatically. And it also gives him an ability called double jump. I got it from a video game. It lets him jump twice in the air, increasing his length of a jump, and the height and the speed. And all that. And another feature of this is it's really hard. It's really hard and heavy, but with its built-in technology, it almost feels weightless. And whenever Ida jumps in the air with the double jump, and he would kick downwards without his engine, and it would crack the floor. This is whenever Ida would get ready, saying Recycler Burst. They're saying this is only a built-in feature for his, but I built in a thing to compensate with his withdrawal of overusing his quirk, and I call it cooldown. And what would happen is he would do this, and he would kick him with, she would say normally if you use this, you can't use his engines, but with its automatic cooldown system, I built specially for him. It allows him to use it for longer periods of time. Seeing him with Recycler Burst still on. My god, every time. But yeah. Next battle. I know that was a long one, but I have to get May's little tagging of new equipment. So yeah. Next battle is gonna be Momo versus who I pass. No, not Momo, but Copy Court Dude versus Kirishima, or Tetsu actually. This time Tetsu won't let him have his quirk. And the other people, I would say he would get a quirk of, what's it say? I'll say, what's his dude's name? Pepper, you know the dude that I gave him his quirk's name's Combo. And he would take Big Fist Girl's quirk again, since she would have to knock him out anyways, eventually after a while of him talking to Class 1A. So yeah. He would have her quirk, and that's the only quirks he can get this time. But he would start the battle off with him rushing towards Kirishima, or did Kirishima lose? Kirishima lose. Rushing towards Todoroki then. But while rushing towards Todoroki would just drop one ice attack, which would render him useless. But he would continue to try to punch and smack it away. And he would use combo. And what would happen is he would try to use 2 quirks at the same time. And it would cause him to have overload and have to chill out for a second since he sort of just overused his quirk on accident. And you'd think that I'm weak and all that. And all that, so he would have just wait in the corner. It will be Toroki next, Ida next, Tokyomi. I think I versed. Who won versus Ida? Won against Tape Dude. And I'll say Dark Shadow versus Deku. When this match would start, Deku would have just pulled out a blade, which they would allow students against Deku since he is one of the commanders of 2 groups. And he is the top student, and plus his quirk, he says it's okay since my quirk is all about weapons. So he would have his blades and rubber bullet guns. So whenever he does this, he would have just sort of just run at him with the blades. Tokyomi would, with Dark Shadow controlling them, while him and Dark Shadow figured out a way to cover his body and him, but have his arms detached. And, or no, they wouldn't do this at the first round. Tokyomi and him would have the swords in their hands, and then they'd be swinging this. Deku would be blocking with his sword one-handed, while Tokyomi is trying to overpower him using Dark Shadow with one hand on one sword. Eventually you figure out that you can't do that, so you take out 2, trying to overpower him with the one sword in his hand, which Deku has. He will be blocking and parrying, and he says I should use a little more power, with him rushing his hand forward at him. What people see is a light, and then Tokyomi's Dark Shadow, where his arm is, would disappear from Deku's attack, and then another light of blue flash. Tokyomi's head, over his head, would disappear, and then another attack, which would cause it all of it disappear, like everything, and it would just be Dark Shadow off of him. And Dark Shadow or Tokyomi would aim for his gun, gonna shoot Deku. With Deku, he would just dodge it, and the other shot dodge it, and he would put out his finger, saying Simbo, which Tokyomi would be shot in the forehead, not going into him, but it would be enough force to sort of knock him out. I would say that. I'll say it was a flat tip Simbone, so it was like a piece of metal just smacking you in the head. That's it. Deku on top. Bakugo versus who again? First time I gave him Mineta. So out versus Todoroki, did I versus him somebody already? Yeah, I think I did him with Scythe. Or no, Scythe was versus Ida and all that. Or I'll say Uraraka won, right? Uraraka versus what's this dude's name? Todoroki. Todoroki would land with this long range quirk, putting him on top. And Deku, which I think that's actually all of them, so that's 4 people. So in these rounds, it would declare who's going up next. Bakugo versus Tokiyami, and Deku versus Shoto. And this should be round 15, yeah, and round the next battles. Goodbye.